So I've had my iPad for quite a while now, and I wanted to show you guys one of the coolest ways that I have been using my iPad and the many things that you can actually still do with the iPad 7th generation. Not a lot of people think they could do much with it because it's just a basic surf iPad for basic use, but I have made pretty decent use for it, and I'm actually shocked with the way it's working and would love to show you some of the apps and some of the things that I have enjoyed using, as well as how I integrate my first gen Apple Pencil into all of this. So first of all, this app drawer is crazy cool because I like to quickly get into apps, and that's one of the best ways I've done it. Also, here's a side widget drawer, which I love to always have on, but again, this is what it looks like when it's deactivated. Your apps just look a little bigger, the app icons, but I mean, not a big deal. I like to keep them on all the time so that way I know and I have everything at a glance, which is very easy for me, and having it on is honestly just a lifesaver, so I like to activate it here. I'm going to show you what this is essentially for. It's to keep many of your important apps, which are compatible, basically at a glance. For instance, the weather, calendar, batteries, and Siri suggestions. And of course, here are a couple of apps that you can also add in as well, which I don't always choose to add. Of course, I wanted to show you one of the coolest ways that I have been using this iPad, which is for home automation, if you know what that's called. So I have the Ecobee app because it's easier for me to connect the Apple Home app, but I do like to use the Apple Home app a lot more because it has better control for me, and I can control my thermostat pretty easily. I can control temperature, I can also control if I want heat, cool, or off, and it's got motion detection for both in and out of the room, which I think is pretty amazing. Here's how I'm going to show you how I use my Apple Pencil to control my creativity and let it sprout. Sounds weird, but yes, this case is pretty awesome, by the way, which I'll review soon, but until then, just watch this. So, first app is Procreate, my favorite app, and I'm not the best drawer, as you can tell, but it works. I love palm projection, although this isn't something I'm showing here, but I also love the fact that you can have a pressure sensor, so it's really good for different types of lengths. Also, this is good if you wanted to take a quick note and just write here. I don't often use my notes for that because I have a quick note and I just type it out and it syncs to my phone directly, so I don't really have that much of a problem. And plus, my writing's not really that great. But I will say I do love to take notes with OneNote. Essentially, I use this a lot for church because I like to be organized and take very clear notes for me, and it takes some time to do it. But as you can tell, some of my notes aren't perfect. It's when I'm taking my time to enjoy a teaching and kind of just reminisce and listen and not care too much about how I'm writing. But as you can see, sometimes I can ditch that and start typing and then just use my pencil for doodling, which you'll see here. This is crazy awesome because I did a lot of typing, and as well I actually did a lot of doodling to describe a lot of things. I love my pencil because it gives me easy access to clearing my notifications and getting into my camera. Lastly, here is Rush, one of the best apps I think I've ever purchased, and honestly, it's incredible, which, yes, purchased because I have a membership. This is how I edit most of my YouTube videos. Very easy and very simple. My final and favorite app is Garageband, and this is so much fun. I actually like to use this to just play instruments and do this kind of fun stuff. I have guitar, drums, pianos, and I just make music. And the cool thing is, you actually can see the whole listing of all the instruments that you have there, and it's honestly so much fun. I'm not a musician, I'm not a pro, but this is cool. the final app that we have is Google Classrooms, and I think this is one of the best apps for my grandparents. Essentially, this is how they've been doing their homework. We've connected a keyboard and they're able to see their classwork, teacher comments, and do all of their assignments. Shopping is now made easy with the Amazon app on here, or many other apps and shopping apps, and the pencil is a great way for me to scroll and surf. And I hope you guys liked this video. Just a couple of things that I do to make my iPad experience more enjoyable, and I hope it serves you. Give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe.